Bum bum. Yeah, this area is definitely a grind spot because you can heal for free for good reason. The Melancholia crystal looms. Let us see it shattered. It'll mean another human looking to stop us. Keep your guards up. Here it comes. This is humans present. Which one is it this time? Is it the big baby? What's that sound? It's like a storm at sea. Only one human of the sea I can remember. Never thought I'd see it here. Fine by me. This time I can crush it with my own hands. Alright, what level are you? Oh, it's this thing.
Is this that sea monster from before?
Oh, the sea monster! I forgot about this. This was a pretty sick boss. I forgot about it, though. Before Gallica reminded me, I completely forgot about this thing. This thing is pretty sick, though.
Watch me.
Hyper.
Let's stay calm.
I'm staying calm.
We'll do this together. Forward.
I don't remember what you're weak to.
Hold back.
But it doesn't matter. Royal Slash. And then I'm gonna pass with Basilio and use a War Cry. There's no way this thing has Dakunda. I'd be shocked. Maybe it does. Maybe it surprises me. Ow! By the way, are these humans even like... What level are they? They feel really weak. They're like mid-70s. But they don't feel that strong. They feel really pathetically easy. It's crazy.
No, I leave it to you.
Alright, Juna. Max power ruins Flame Flower. Oh, you resist fire? It still did a good amount.
I walk a royal path. Let's go. Hey, lend me
I have to use the Royal Sword with Basilio here.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. And I'll Hyper. Hyper Radiance could do good damage. Easy 3,300. Now let's get a Hyper going. I don't remember what this thing is weak to, and it might be Lightning, actually. Maybe it's weak to Lightning. I probably want to do a lot of Inheritance with Hulkenberg, or someone to get them coverage. Because now that I think about it, I don't have an Ice user besides Yufa because she has Jack Frost. Like, I need to get more Ice and Lightning users. Oh, we're going to see if you're weak to Stormbreaker Axe. I'm willing to chance it. Yeah, I'm built different. I'm a genius. I'm so goated. Of course you're weak to Lightning. I think I vaguely remember that. Ooh, easy crit. Let's go, Heisman. Juna, honestly, get another Ruin's Flame Flower because you should be able to kill some of the tentacles. Oh yeah, you got most of them. It lost all of its legs. Oh, all of them?
We can do this.
Straight up all of them?
Work together.
Fine by me.
Let's get him.
Hey, get a crit here.
How's this?
Oh, baby, that damage. You love to see it. I'm still doing good damage, but like, imagine if I was actually strength build. What if I was actually a strength build character? I would be doing even more. I'd be like basically breaking the game if I was a strength character. Also, Raptor, you were saying something. What was it? Oh, you wanted to go magic, but Fizz is so much better and I hate it. I think another thing is, I was watching Chaos's stream yesterday of Metaphor, and I was reminded of something, and he brought up a really good point, and I actually kind of agree, that I think the reason, not only do you like, I went magical, I feel like it's just inevitable. I always go magic in SMT, and it kind of just always happens, but I think another good point is you get, it's a pretty good point, you get Stroll and Hulkenberg, right? And their first archetypes are like strength based. And then you have Grius, and the stuff with Grius happens and he dies, so he's not a permanent character.
Next one's yours.
But then you're like, oh, what do I do with the protagonist? I need a mage. I don't know, let's build the protagonist as a mage. Because the Seeker is like kind of mage. It's a kind of a mage and physical cross in the beginning. And eventually you get like the Gallica ones and you're like, oh, I don't know. Hulkenberg eventually needs to study the magic one. But let's actually make the protagonist a mage. Because Stroll and Hulkenberg start off as physical fighters. Hulkenberg branches off to magic later. So, I don't know. I think that's another thing, too, where, like, you just think, oh, let's just make the protagonist magic because we need someone to be magic. Basically. But I went magic because that's just always what I do. Even without knowing it. That monster just now, that was a human that once lived off the island's coast, was it not? Yes, the very one we fought off on our way to your shores, only managed to thanks to the brothers' efforts. That was how Del got hurt, but even then he didn't stop pushing himself, too stubborn to be talked out of it. Got hindsight now, though, don't I? Can't tell he was always like that. He was the big brother after all. Probably felt like he had to stay tough when I couldn't. Bella was the same way. She shouldered every burden all by herself, but I guess that's how older brothers and sisters are. I guess his power is something Del gave me. He's still with me that way. We're still fighting together. It's the same with you, ain't it, Lady Juna? You and Bella. And the prince has, like, a good... I'm gonna actually read this first and I'll talk. Of course, I'm carrying her and her wishes with me. That's why I can't lose now. Can't afford to let her see me at my lowest again. Alright, let's crack the crystal then. The strike is yours then. I'm just waiting to get these weapons and I'll continue my tangent. I mean, it's not really a tangent, but, you know. Steady does it. That should mean less power for Luis. We're doing great. Let's find the ones that remain. Anyway. When I was watching Chaos' stream, what he suggested was like, oh... Because, like, the thing is, this is, like, there's some magic here, sure, but, like, the ultimate move is physical. Like, this could be physical, this is magic, whatever. Like, I wish this move, at least. I think what Chaos said was that this move should be based on, like, something different rather than just being physical. Maybe. And, I don't know, I think that, like, could work. I think it can be seen as a little unfortunate if you build your character magic and, like, the ultimate royal slash move is magic, or just have a magic variant of the royal move. Maybe you could fit in, maybe take out one of these skills. I don't know which one you would take. Take out one of these skills for a magic version and a physical version. That's what I would think. I don't know. You could make this based on any stat. You could make this based on your highest stat, which is what Chaos suggested. But I think what I would do instead, I don't know which skill I would take. I would take one of these skills and add a magic version of Royal Slash. Have a physical version, have a magic version. I think that would be my solution. I think that would be my solution to this. I would take out one of these skills. Maybe this one. I don't know how effective this one is. Or I would just add one. But I think I would take out one of these skills and add a magic version. And you could just have a physical and a royal magic. And if you focused on magic, just neglect the physical one. That's what I would do.
Alright.
I would really like to get Hulkenberg Hyper. Especially since I have the time. Kind of. We're gonna try.
A new means of protection.
We're gonna try to get Hulkenberg Hyper. No big deal if we don't, but it would be nice if we can get her Hyper. I also might want to look at equipment more, because I feel like I didn't do that much last stream, because I was trying my hardest to finish the game.
I set this, alright.
It's so weird to me that Hyper is, like, in the Warlock line. Not so much that it's in the Warlock line, just that you need Assassin. Hero's Proven would be the second one I'd get rid of, yeah.
I see.
I think Cooperative Chase is the one I would pick, though. I would get rid of Cooperative Chase. But yeah, I would remove one skill and add a magic version, and then you just use whichever one helps you. That way, there's the best of both worlds. You could use whichever one fits your fancy, basically.
A new means of protection.
Instead of just merging it. You could merge it. I'd be fine if they just had two separate ones. Because, you know, it is an incredibly... It's a scum move to be like, oh, you have this job system, right? And you can go any route you want. But this ultimate archetype is gonna be geared more
I'm counting.
towards physical, technically, because its ultimate move is physical. So it is kind of a scum move to do that. It just feels really annoying.
I see.
So I think that could have been better.
Greater heights.
I don't think it's like a big deal, but I do think it could have been better. Hello. More weapons. Oh, I got the fan and got the general's weapon. I want to actually look at everyone's equipment because I don't think I did this enough last stream because I was trying my hardest to finish everything. Increase evasion against slash, pierce, and strike. That's awesome. Okay, these hero weapons are cracked. I mean, as they should be. We're still missing your katana. We're probably going to get it from the baby. Assuming that's the last human. And you got the King's Crosier. I want to look at your accessories. Yeah, we got this. MP by 30% and stats by 5. That's going on the protagonist. Less defense, but I think it's worth it because more stats. You're fine. Doesn't someone had her welcome? No, whatever. Nothing here. Well, more defense and evasion. Why not? Yeah, I should have looked at this better. Strength, magic, and endurance. Yeah, I think Hulkenberg's the best character for that. She uses strength and endurance a good amount. And magic plus 9 is incredible. Medium HP recovery per turn. Yufa has it. I can give Yufa something different, though. Juna, you have the MP recovery. Yeah, strength and magic by 4. Why not? And I'm giving you magic plus 5 is fine, I think. Alright, this is pretty good. I just wanted to look at this better. Hulkenberg has that, my bad. Alright, that's fine. Surely we'll get Heismay's from this last human. If it's the baby, then that makes sense, because Heismay had his story arc from the baby. So that actually makes sense now that I think about it. Alright, any other crystals? I'm willing to grind like a few more crystals. Humans down there where I haven't been, but I'm willing to get a few more of these crystals. Or maybe go back to Nurse to heal. And I can get the crystals on the way.
I see the enemy.
These teeth aren't really worth my time. They don't give you enough magla. And I have all the dishes and the dragon blood sap that I never use. So I have a few more of those. I don't really want to fight those fish. I kind of don't really want to do turn-based battles besides the end of the game. At this point. How about we don't pay? Also, how long does he stay stunned? Okay.
Incoming.
Oh dear. Hit rate and evasion dramatically. It's gonna hurt. Oh, leave me alone.
Retreat.
Get out of here.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I'm going back. I could have just went to Plateau. Too late now. Okay, I'm back to 5,000 Magla. I mean, at this point, I just need the Magla to inherit Hyper if I want Hulkenberg to use it. Okay, my dog is back in my room, by the way.
Looks like we managed to rid ourselves of them.
Just pretty poggers.
Right there.
She's gonna witness the end of Metaphor with me, probably. Can you not? Okay, I hate these
We'll
things.
hold our ground. Everyone, run! What now? What now? I see the enemy.
Stop. Alright, everyone's getting pretty close to the Royal Architects being done.
This won't stop us.
There are like rank 12s. I don't even think the last skill is that good. I'm glad Stroll got the increased strike damage though. Before we fought Luis.
Right there.
Yeah, my dog is not really in my room all that much when I stream.
Forward.
It's like, kind of a rare thing. There are times when I stream where I have my, like, my door open. Because, like, I have, like, a two-story place.
Ready?
It's like a two-story place, basically.
Understood.
And there are times where, like, my dog is, like, I have my door open and my dog just comes in and out of my room. Because, like, my dog has separation anxiety, especially after what happened to our other dog, which I haven't really been too vocal about. But, the short version is she passed away, like, a few months ago. But, ever since that time especially, she's had some separation anxiety, so we don't like to leave her alone too much. Every now and then, like, we'll go on some, like, quick little errands and, like, oh, we have to get her used to it. But, like, for the most part, like, we try not to. So I just, like, every now and then, today's one of those days, I leave my door open, and she kind of just comes and exits the room as she pleases. I can kill you now? Nice, I'm that level. But yeah, that is one of those days.
What do you think?
Because every time I start stream sometimes, and, like, every time I close the door, she's like, why are you locking me in here? So I'm just like, alright, well, Kira, you can't make up your mind, so I'm just leaving the door open. It's either I leave the door open for her, or I just take her downstairs. Presumably if, like, my brother is here or something. Or my brother just watches her. Or gives her attention. Normally I try to, like, walk her and do everything before I stream, so she's kind of in that period of, like, hey, while you stream, I kind of just don't need much attention, basically.
Right there. All right.
That was a really weird tangent about my dog, but I just thought I'd talk about something. Okay, stupid Minotaur. I'll have you know, I hate your guts. Why did Atlas think it was a good idea to add all these, like, big humans here?
Get her some healing. Yuna, are you okay?
Let us withdraw.
There's some enemies left.
Get out of here.
Sharp.
There they are. Charging in.
Oh, 69. I would have surrendered. I would have gave up. Straight up. How level are you?
Can feel the power.
I don't think I'm able to kill you. Hey, Nuris. I can actually talk to you guys now. I didn't talk to you guys because I was trying to finish the game.
Yep.
But now I'm gonna talk to these guys. Why does that sound effect sound like Kirby? Magla from across the entire country's gathered here. Anything's possible in a place like this. Yeah, I feel confident in our victory. We have you on our side. You have us to support you. I have faith in us. Okay, no, you're just gonna... No. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about it. Avenging Del, I mean. But now I understand. Del wouldn't want vengeance consuming me. Philip is giving me a kick up in the arse and telling me to move on. So I can't let Luis destroy everything. Not this country, not the things Del loved. Ready when you are, Captain. We gotta end this. This is the war from my sister's vision. If it's Luis's dream, the birth of a world infested by humans. What she could not do, I will. She entrusted it to me after all. I won't let Luis win. Never. I'm all set. Let's end this once and for all.
It is all right.
Worry not. Regardless of what may happen, know that I will defend you with my life. You embody this country's hope and mine as well. I give you my word that I will not allow Luis to take you from us.
I see.
And the last two. It's thanks to all of you I'm here today. I stopped holing up in that cave and found comrades I can genuinely believe in. There truly is good in this world, and because of that, I will not allow it to be destroyed. My preparations are complete. Let's end things with Luis. So this is our final fight. Goes without saying, but we can't afford to lose. We promised Maria, after all, that we'll win and return home, all of us. Fitting that I talked to Stroll last because he was our first party member. Yeah, my dog, I guess a good way...
They've noticed us.
My other dog, Leia, the one that passed away, she was definitely a lot more
There they are.
to herself. She had her moments.
Time for some close combat.
And my current one, Kira, she's more of a like, oh yeah, I like to, she's more of a like, oh, she likes to be in the room with me or my brother at times.
Brace yourselves.
I mean, they both had their moments, basically. Because Kira is no different. Every now and then she's like, alright, like, I want to be alone. Basically. When I stream, they're both the same in, like, if they're in the room with me and I close the door, they want to leave, like, 10 minutes later. So I cannot, it's either, most of the time I can't even stream with them in the room. Sometimes I'll record stuff. Because I only record for, like, half an hour to an hour. So I'll record with them in the room every now and then. But streams, I normally keep my door open or just close my door without them in it. Because otherwise it's, you know, they just want to leave. And I'm just like, alright, well,
Right there.
sometimes if the game is cutscene heavy, I'll turn the game to auto, mute myself, open it, or I just, you know, get up in the middle of stream and open it, worst case scenario.
There they are.
That's one job done.
I see the enemy.
Stop, stupid teeth.
There they are.
Why are there so many live teeth in this game? Get them out of here.
Forward.
You know what? I'm gonna fight you. I'm feeling lucky.
Expect no quarter.
I did just get an MP heal. Oh, baby. Heiseme's attack is so good. Also, I can kill you with this. Because stun counts as a status ailment.
Hit their weakness.
I'm genuinely curious how much this will give me. Get him, Juna. By the way, the color scheme of Masked Dancer is awesome. I didn't really get to say it last stream, but my word, it is great.
For the captain. Let's keep it going.
By this power.
Only one left.
This sword is really sick, too. Royal Slash. Magic Seeds. What is this, Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest has seeded, stat increasing seeds. I said that weird.
Not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Okay, they're giving me like a decent amount, but like I don't want to fight every single human that we fought throughout the game. Like these are all reskins.
Danger is behind.
And like I said, I don't really need the Magla anymore. It's good that they give you the option to grind here, but you know. Alright, well, we got the final human here. And then we go fight Luis. I'm super excited. I really want to see. I can't wait for the final boss, and I'm also just really excited to see this game's ending.
But this is.
A Melancholia crystal here too. It's a staggering amount of Magla. Found to be another human nearby, so who's next in the curtain call? Probably the baby with Lady Joanna we dealt with. It's gotten stronger. Beware comes forth. The laughter. Oh, the horror. The beast has crawled from hell to meet us.
What?
What are you talking about? Why does it sound like a baby? That's because it is, Juna.
Watch out.
Make sure your legs don't give out when you see it, and be careful. By now, I bet it's starving. Yeah, Juna, maybe it was for the best that you weren't here for this thing. I mean, most of you weren't.
That demon baby from Krigante Castle? I thought we'd seen the last of it.
Darker
Me too, Gallica. Never did I think they would do a section like this. Straight up, I didn't think they would do a section like this. And I didn't think they'd bring the baby back.
This might sting.
This might sting.
Great job, Juna.
That Adamant Knifeblade did a lot of damage. I'm actually curious how much this will do.
The magic seeds.
Oh my word, this thing is really, really the opposite of thick.
All right. It's not going
Is there a second
anywhere
phase?
with this.
Okay, yeah. This is why. What's it do now?
I see your game.
Did you... Whoa, wait.
Careful. Your defenses are
Okay, it's
down.
back. Oh, I need to, like, kill its eyes.
Orphan souls, do your thing.
Is that what's up?
You're out of
On time destruction.
Rio left him wide open. It's hidden as you weakness.
Stop existing. I hate your guts. Okay, now it has a lot more HP.
They're wearing down your defenses.
That makes more sense. Weak to fire.
Dancer. Burn.
Oh, and the other eye's weak to fire? Hopefully the other one doesn't block it, though.
Hit their weakness.
Alright,
Don't let
It's
him
okay.
down, Juna.
that's good.
We can do this.
Next
Hold
up.
on. Lend me your strength. I won't hold back.
Ooh, I was gonna actually use Basilio's turn to do a strike attack because I used Wanton Destruction, but
I'm all prepared.
since you get 2 turns anyway, I think I might as well just do this.
Got it, boss.
Let's do this.
Because I wouldn't be able to get the Basilios in time. I'll have to wait for next turn. These human fights are a lot more tolerable when I'm not, like, worn out from streaming for 5+ hours. It turns out. Basilio. What is this? Oh, ignores resistances? Don't mind if I do? I do wish I had these Royal Archetypes mastered for the dragons. They would have made them more manageable. But at the same time, the reason I decided not to do the dragons wasn't because I couldn't beat them. I should really make that clear. I just didn't feel like doing them. They felt way too annoying and way too gimmicky. I still don't regret not doing those dragons because they did not look like a fun time. I don't really like the way they handled those side quests. Because you're probably like, oh, Nova, now you have more time to finish the game. Do you, like, regret not doing them? I really don't. Maybe part of me does, but I'm still fine with just ignoring them. I still don't really like the way those quests were handled. It's like one of my few complaints with this game. Nightblade. I'll do them for the platinum eventually? Yeah, I'll do them. Like I said, I can beat them. I know I can exploit them and beat them. I just didn't feel like doing them on stream. I don't think there'll be... Well, that one dragon that, like, I mean, we all saw. Not the dragon that repels everything. The other dragon, I got close to beating him and got really unlucky and lost. And that's kind of when I decided, like, I'm not doing this. I mean, other than the repel one, I don't think I'll have any issues beating them. So I don't think they'll be hard. I'm just disappointed in how they were handled. Yeah, Victory Foresight, get them. Let's see. I don't know how you do against lightning, so I'd rather not try. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, works. Remove all buff effects.
You think yourself equal to a Ujeef's agility? Witness our secret technique.
I think having the Royal Archetypes would have made them manageable, though. But again, that's like... That goes back to like, oh, I tried so hard to get all the Royal Archetypes and I just never made it happen. Before that dragon part. I had to do more grinding and I just wasn't about that life. I'm really wondering if I fell off with Magla at some point, or if the game really did become less forgiving with Magla. Or maybe I fell off with Magla at one point or another. This game is incredibly long, so I would not be able to tell you when that was. Alright, I've had to look at this baby for too long. I would like to kill it, please. Go back to Gehenna where you belong, you freak. I had no sympathy for Joanna anyway. So, I feel nothing. I don't have a heart. Oh, you block fire. That sucks. Well, you're dead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now what happens. Is that how the song goes? I think it is. Get wrecked. Why is your tongue purple? What a freak. Hey, 74. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad indeed. I failed the humans. I don't know if, I'm gonna get strength. My magic's already really high. I was like, I wonder if Luis, the final boss with Luis is gonna count as human. I'll still put the point into strike.
Right then.
There, we beat it. Still, you lot had to see that bloody creepy thing before. The Lady of Martyra was raising it as a replacement for the child she lost. Sounds familiar? That'd be the Sanctuaris, huh? The one you dragged to the exhibition? I learned then that when fate dies, tragedy is born. Those who have faith in nothing only have the past to hold on to. I think Luis is the same way. He seeks revenge on the world for the despair of seeing his home turn to ash. Maybe he believes this to be justice.
But
I know how you must feel, but I also know enough to say he's going about it all wrong. Luis must be stopped. It's because of days you awakened me and I gained this power that I can think now this way. I can think this way.
Right.
Well said. Can't let this country get razed before the good prince even has a chance to rebuild.
Right.
But you gotta break the old to build the new, so give the crystal your best shot, okay? Yeah, that moment was great for Haizume's development and his arc. Didn't really care about the Joanna stuff, but it was good for Haizume. And Heisme is like one of my favorite characters. Oh, I am gonna rank the characters too, because I was gonna rank the characters before, but I was reminded that I'm definitely gonna do it for when Octagon finishes the game, but I was already gonna do that. I already know my rankings, like I said in the Heroes stream. That's the last of the crystals. The Magla in the air is much less thick than when we arrived. The streams of magic will be weak enough for us to confront Luis. We must go and exact justice. The time's finally come. Let's go. Luis is waiting for us. Let's get it.